Today I'll be talking on the 4 reasons why China is investing into Africa, and these are the same reasons why foreigners they prefer investing into the continent. The first reason why foreigners they invest into Africa is because of our natural resources. There is no other thing bigger than the natural resources aspect when it comes to Chinese's investment into Africa. The reason why they are investing into Africa day after day, enslaving us through debts, is because of our natural resources. Africa is so rich in the natural resources aspect, and that is the major reason why China is investing into Africa. If the contract of railways is granted or given to China through the debt policies that they are bringing so far, one of the things that they will benefit from is in the fact that when they are doing the construction of the railways, stadiums, dams, the things that they will benefit the more are our resources. Africa is so much rich when it comes to resources. We've got gold, we've got copper, we've got iron, and all those different precious stones that one can ever think of. In the process of digging the roads and all those aspects that China is focusing on, they will be able to extract our resources free of charge without any control. Why? Because they are there behind the construction policy. That's the temporal aspect. But now we have also the long-term aspect. If they indebt us, then they will have access into Africa. That's one thing that Africans they fail to understand. The more China indebts us, Africa, the more they are having access into our continent, into our resources, and the more they can easily manipulate us. If the initial contract fails, don't be surprised that China may say we'll exploit gold in so and so country for this amount of years. We'll exploit timber from this country for this amount of years. We'll exploit your forest from this country for this amount of years. Those are the major aspects that China is focusing on. If Africa was not rich in natural resources, China wouldn't have ever had any interest coming into Africa. The reason why they are coming into Africa, it is simply because of our natural resources. The second aspect, our growing population. Africa is rated among the rapid growing population, and that alone speaks a lot. As they are investing into Africa, one of the biggest things that they will benefit from in 10 years to come is the vast market that is there. Africa has a rapid growing population at a constant pace. So if they invest into Africa, with time their market is going to be so large and so elongated that they'll be able to maintain a steady market. Through debts, our development is halted. Instead for our leaders to be focusing on how to create jobs, they'll be focusing now on managing Chinese's debts. And the threat from the debts will always be there. If we disobey China today, our own is finished. China is so smart and intelligent to think of investing in Africa through debts. So they indebt us so as to subdue us to their future advantages. So they've got a plan, and their plan is working pretty cool. Why? Their investments, their debts are all over Africa. And the more we keep yielding to these debt policies, the more China's plan will fully be executed and implemented successfully. It is even projected that by 2050, the African population will be approximately 2.5 billion. If the entire African continent is still under the debt policy of the Chinese government, that is an increasing consumers. They've got a solid clientele base. They think about the future. We will think about the present. And the present that we still think about is not even to satisfy ourselves in the present. We think about auctioning our future free of charge. And that is a red flag. Number 3, urbanization and infrastructural development. Infrastructurally, we are not yet that buoyant as a continent. They are taking a big advantage of that aspect. The stadiums, the presidency, airports, railways, the way they are doing their infrastructure, they are using an improved method to do that. They are being smart. They are presenting an offer that will not be able to say no. Their offers are so enticing. Look at the type of stadiums that they build in Africa. Look at the type of structures that they are erecting in Africa. We have so far one of the fastest railways in the world in Africa today, constructed by who? China. Through what means? Through loans that will never be able to pay. Their strategy of investing in Africa is so strategic. And the last point on our top 4 is the untapped consumer market. There's a vast need for consumer goods and services with the rising middle class in many African countries today, and China is making good use of that. The Chinese goods is entering into Africa every day, every second. They are shipping in, they are shipping out our resources. Chinese's projects is not the main reason why they are here. They are not here to help us either. They are here because of their interest. They have brought an offer that is so captivating and deceptive that everyone falls for it without questioning what they are truly there for. So share what you have in thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.